It's fine. League of Legends. Guys, did you hear that there was a new study about gacha games, and 18 countries already accepted the outcome of the study, which is basically that that they might ban gacha games and MMOs, partially MMOs as well, because of the gambling mechanics. So League of Legends is also kind of within that circle. I believe some parts of World of Warcraft is also there. But yeah, and a lot of other gacha games like Genshin Impact, the game I play on my phone, Summoner's War, Diablo Immortal, right? Clash of Clans on like the mobile game, you know. Yeah, they kind of want to ban these games because of the gambling mechanics, right? So there are a lot of people who don't necessarily have the will to resist these loot boxes that they can buy. I don't think so. The league is gonna get banned because yeah, it's like League of Legends is partially a little bit like a loot box game, but not like it doesn't affect the gameplay. It's all about skins that you can buy, but still loot boxes are there. So I think like that part of the game where you could buy like these different orbs that you opened and like and you got the like the random skins. I guess that part of the game can get or would get like banned. So because of the few punish, the rest no. It's like, to be fair, I'm gonna be completely honest about it, because yes, I'm a huge supporter of like individual choices, right? Like your own responsibility to make the choice of buying loot boxes. Yes, that's fair, but there are so many absolutely abusive psychological tactics that these companies use to make you want to buy these different chests or these different boxes or like whatever packs, that it's not necessarily the individual who is capable of making the decision to not buy, right? Because even though they're not forced, but still they are made to feel shit if they don't spend money, right? So that's why yes, support the idea to be free of choice, everything, but still I want to defend society and those people who are wonderful, nice people, but they don't have the will. They just want your money. Yes, loot boxes are every game. Yeah, that's the problem. Like, why are there? Like, why is that Valheim doesn't have loot boxes and it's a great game, right? It's an unfinished game, yeah, but it doesn't have any loot boxes, right? Why is that Diablo 2 doesn't have loot boxes and it's one of the best games ever made, right? Why is that? I don't know. Warcraft 3 didn't have loot boxes and it was the best game at its time. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, the FIFA cards, right? When you just spend, I don't know how much money, like tons of money, and you don't get Ronaldo. I don't know, like who is the best card nowadays, but like you have like the very little chance. It's the same with Summoner's War. Like you can buy crystals, and with the crystals you can buy the different packs, different scrolls. Actually, the scroll packs. And in order to be able to get like a 5-star scroll, like a 5-star monster from a scroll, you need to buy a lot of fucking scrolls, because of the drop rate or the summoning rate of a 5-star a monster in that game, like a normal 5-star, like an elemental 5-star, it's not light and dark, which is like an even higher category. It's like 0.5% or something to get a 5-star monster from scrolls that you can buy. It's pure gambling. Like, what the fuck? And FIFA is even worse, as I heard it. So, to be honest, I completely, genuinely support the idea of banning the shit out of these games because they are disgusting. That's the thing. I just don't want them to be there. That's it. Because I want people... I want to defend people from themselves as well as defend people from the abusive practices of major companies. Wait, guys, I didn't get into any of the any of the mythics, right? I get it, but it's still down to the individual. No, I used to play FIFA all the time, right up till they started all these FUT champs buying card scrap, so I stopped playing. What's FUT? Can you just describe it for me so that I learn about it? Yep, that's also a good argument, I think, Kaylee. But let me just talk about let's just connect to Vaders. Like, the reason why I stopped playing Summoners, well, it wasn't because of the gacha mechanics. It was partially because of the frustration of violent runes that violent runes are basically like upgrades for the monsters, and that it's a turn-based game, and there is a 22% chance that the runes provide for your monster to get an additional turn within the turn of the monster. So they can wipe your team randomly, and I hated that. That was partially the reason. The other reason was that the game became esport, and I started seeing these massive whales competing each other with the promise for the people watching them that, hey, you can be there, you go for it, beat all your opponents and go on top of the world, which is absolutely not true. If you don't spend money, you cannot ever get into the top leagues and like the top ranks. It is bullshit. I agree with you, Kaylee. So yeah, the answer that I wanted to say to Kaylee is that if you take these aspects out of the game, if you remove them, I don't think the games can support themselves, because these are all extremely great. Like, the system, they are built on these. I think they would crash. I think the games, like, they wouldn't get supported. Like just check the difference between like the Blizzard's World of Warcraft and like Genshin Impact, right? Genshin Impact is free, but you can buy loot boxes, and people spend so much money on these loot boxes in Genshin Impact that the game is constantly, like, the game constantly grants the new updates. It's always there. It gets new zones, new mobs, new I don't know, heroes. I have no idea how they are called. It's always updated. What is with World of Warcraft? Like, it's subscription based. If we don't have the loot boxes in WoW, we have drop rates. Yeah, of course, with for the mounts and stuff. It's kind of gambling, I think. Whatever. But it's just subscription. What's happening to this game? It's not a gacha game. It's not updated. I mean, it's updated, but it's not updated on the level as the better gacha games. Summoners will get an update like every 3 weeks, let's say. Genshin Impact gets a little update like every week or every second week, and like every month they introduce something cool. Genshin Impact is such a widely it's an awesome, nicely created world, right? I miss the days we just bought a game, one off, and a payment, and that was yeah. But I'm sorry, it's just my eye. But then again, it's down to the individual. Like, I don't play Fortnite because you have to buy shit, so I just don't play it. And yeah, you just don't play it. See, it's conditioning. It's all about conditioning the audience. You are not, yeah, Vader, because you are a strong-willed human being, hopefully human being. That's just my assumption. But still, right? You can make the decision to not buy the fucking boxes. You can actually, you have the mental will, the mental strength to say no to bullshit. But people are born in this kind of system, in this kind of world where we have a lot of gacha games all around us, and the mobile game industry is just the biggest industry according to the income, right? And it's just overall, I mean, I have no idea how these things are called, but like they have the most money that they earn, right? So it's like people are conditioned. You cannot, like, let's say that you are beaten every day with a stick like 50 times or 100 times. After a while, you are conditioned to you are used to being beaten, and after years, you forget that it's not a thing. That you are not, that it's not a thing that you are beaten. Like, it shouldn't be a thing that you are beaten. I hope you know what I mean. It's like you can get used to stuff. You can be conditioned, and after a while you can't make a decision. You possibly won't be able to comprehend that it's not a good thing that you are beaten. That's what I'm trying to say. It's all about psychology. If it's all around us, if it's in our surroundings, if it's our circumstances, that there are gacha games everywhere, we are fucked. We are not individuals anymore. We are just products, right? We are just the members of or not the members. Like, we are just the bricks in the wall, right? That's what I'm trying to say. You can make a decision after a while. It's fucking crap. So I absolutely support the idea of banning these mechanisms or banning the games themselves, because it's disgusting. I just want to buy a game and play it, like Valheim, or as Kaylee said, if you haven't grown up with these, yes, exactly. Whether you didn't grow up like that, and Barnish can see through it as well, right? Because even though he is very young, he's a smart individual. Then doesn't that come from the parents? If you have a child like plays games like that which require money to basically play them, it's like yes and no. I think yes, it's the responsibility of parents, but no, parents are stupid. A lot of parents, I mean, I don't want to say, no, okay, you know what, I take it back. The parents are not stupid, but they are not necessarily well educated enough to understand these conditions. Yes, I agree. I agree, 100%. Yeah. Yes, exactly. Can get into a mythic. What the hell? Alright, let's do like a 10 or something. I am with the idea that parents should be educated as well. Not only the children. Like, there should be like monthly sessions or like lectures on parenting, how to be a good parent or something like that. I think that could be useful. Because people just don't have time for that. Like every single month, that would be like 2 hours of, updating for the parents, like where they could learn about these different things that are actually dangerous for the kids. Yeah, I would get my PS, but the PS1 is cool. The PS1 games are fine, right? But I do agree with you. They should be banned or regulated in some ways. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. So that's it. It's just BS. It's just BS. It's pure BS. Where was the 10? I found the 10 and I just didn't click on it. I'm so stupid. Up 10. Yeah, Halls of a Tournament. I've done this dungeon like 7 trillion times already. But let's go. By the way, this week we have Mythic Plus dungeon quest, so... that's actually very useful to do some mythics now, even if I don't get shit again. Blizzard! See, that's the other aspect, the psychological warfare here. Is even if it's a subscription based game, Blizzard wants to make us right, you know, pay for the subscription as much as possible. So the mount drop rates are insane. Like some of the mounts drop rates are insanely low. Some of the cooler mounts, right? This, for example, this one, this Zabdas, which is called actually the Pure Blood Firehawk. It took me approximately like 100 clears of the Firelands dungeon raid to get it. It was so many clears, and it's not even that bad. 100 is not terrible, right? And in the meantime, actually, where is it? I've got this this bad boy. But I was extremely lucky with this one because I got him. I got him for the first try, during the first try. That was very funny. So give me the fudging. Yes, give me the fudging mount. New name has to be Zabda. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay with that. From now on, it's called Zabdas. Hey, why am I not getting into the Mythic 10? Hello, I have 264. Wait, what's my whole... And I've done 11. Hello, can you let me in?